Welcome to this short video presentation of field trip to South Coastline in England. I'm Jiacheng Zhao. The first site we went to is Brighton Marina, that is distinctly featured as the coastline of Brighton. The marina is the largest in Europe with over 1.5 million visitors per year. After we reaching the site, the first thing we saw is a cliff. It is reclaimed behind the marina breakwater development. Boats are used to secure the cliff and make it stable after being isolated from force of wave, which previously protects them. Development of Harbour Mainland began at 1971. The caisson designed as a breakwater to protect the harbour due to the southwesterly preferred winds. The westbound of the water was built further out to protect the mouth of the harbour, while eastbound of the breakwater protect the rest area of the harbour from the smaller east waves. When we look at the far side of the beach, there are some objects that brought by the wave. It's quite far away from the sea edge, which might show the significant change of the tide and the strong wave. Here is where we are on the westbound of the breakwater. The wave at the right side is quite strong. Meanwhile, the water is claimed inside the harbour. Some water protection method is applied, such as the concrete blocks shown in the picture. Then we went to the beautiful groin close to the westbound. Gravels at two sides are of different amounts that the groin prevents the gravel sediment from the sea. It would also protect the harbour from being embedded with the sediments, which would shorten the service life of the harbour. Caissons are 12.2 meter diameter concrete cylinder anchored to the charcoal seabed. To reach the seabed, a meter of sand was dredged, which was then used to half-fill the caissons. The cylinder shape of the caisson disperses the wave to different directions and prevents the formation of powerful standing waves that would assault the foundation of the caisson. The marina's enduring success is highly lighted by the fact that there was no need for major repairs to the breakwater over 35 years of the marina's lifetime. Currently, so the only problems were reported related to the cracked concrete cover on the caissons. The maintenance of a marina is of great importance to the city of Brighton and its people. Also, as the cost of Brighton Marina project is quite high, some business cases are provided to earn the money back, and it runs the Brighton Marina more beautiful. The second site we went to is Breeding Gap. This is the shape of the tree near the coastline. The tree keeps its ears even there's no wind. A wide space is shown in front of us. Then we were at the Breeding Gap. Coastline here is almost straight and the waves are also very strong, which can be provided by the shape of the tree that's shown in previous slides. After we went downstairs, we get a close chance to observe the wave and the beach. At the far end, there are some fallings from the cliff. The instability of the cliff is caused by the corrosion and the weathering made by the sea. Fallings would be drawn into the sea while the cliff keeps falling, that in a rate of 3 meters per year. This process largely affects the structure nearby, including the stairs we used to go down. People live close to Breeding Gap should try to move away from this unsafe place. Now we are at the beach of the Eastbourne. Sediments is the most annoying problem here. Some timber piles were built on this site and work as a groin to prevent sediment transport along the beach. Let's have a close look at the timber annoying. At its right side, there is a plan to hold the sediment as the majority wave is from the west side. Meanwhile, at the right side, it shows the brilliant work done by the growing. However, this kind of site should be maintained regularly to prevent an overload situation like what shown at the far side in this picture. Here we are at the Pharmacy Bay. Some engineering machines are working hardly at this site. For this site, the best scenario for sediment prevent is keep the machines transport the sediment rather than do some construction defense work. This gives a cheaper cost even in a long term. In Hastings, there will be no harbor built as the soil condition is so poor. There is a stone breakwater lies in this site, and it works as a groin that slows down the sediment transport along the beach. Thank you for listening to this presentation.